Balance is something that everyone needs, regardless of race, religion, or social status. And only by being able to strike a balance will one be able to lead a fulfilled life. Especially in today's fast-paced society, people often find themselves struggling to juggle their responsibilities together with their own self-development. Now, although Singapore has seemingly achieved great prosperity overnight, the nation's growth has definitely been met with many challenges that we've had to surmount and overcome. Hotel New World. As a result of inadequate structural design, collapsed on 15 March 1986, which resulted to 50 casualties. After the collapse, many people who were passing by had witnessed the collapse and started to try and pull survivors out as quickly as they could. Therefore, ever since 1989, all structural designs were to be counter-checked and approved by accredited checkers. On March 1, 2003, the first patient who was admitted into Tan Tock Seng Hospital for pneumonia, it was actually the first outbreak for SARS. In order to further minimize the risk of infection, schools were also closed until April 6, and temperature checks were also set up on March 29 at Changi Airport, as one of the first symptoms was a high fever. Fortunately, the pandemic was officially eradicated by July 16. The government also introduced a 230 million relief package for affected businesses on 17 April. They also recognized the importance of personal hygiene. The Nicole Highway Express collapsed at 3:30 p.m. on 20th April 2004. 4 workers were killed and 3 of them were injured. The cause of the collapse was due to the weak support structure of the expressway, causing it to give way and collapse. Though seemingly an overnight success, the new water industry actually took 3 decades to become a reality. The first plant was only erected in May 2000, as production costs had gone down significantly by then. This was a major achievement for Singapore, as we had discovered an independent way of obtaining drinkable water. During the first summer Youth Olympic Games hosted by Singapore, 3,531 athletes between 14 to 18 years of age competed in 201 events in 28 sports. This was a good opportunity for Singaporean youth to get to know and understand people of vastly different backgrounds and cultures. And although there was a slight controversy, it was still deemed as a huge success. In 2001, Singapore was the first Asian country to be hit by the recession. This contradicted Singapore's reputation as a safe haven for global investors. Hence, investors would no longer invest in Singapore as they would not want to take the risk with their businesses. Many investors even resorted to street protests, demanding that the government give them an explanation. During June and July of 2013, Singapore was struck by the haze and PSI reading 401, was the highest recorded in 16 years. Therefore, safety measures were introduced. Face masks were distributed to retailers, and schools were informed of the necessary evacuation plans. This affected the tourism industry as many flights were cancelled as well. In the face of crisis, Singaporeans were supportive towards each other, and some even gave out masks for free to the elderly or those in need of financial help. Thus, with great effort, we have finally managed to achieve balance within Singapore after 50 years. This balance has allowed Singapore to prosper and scale greater heights, as well as to achieve greater feats, both economically and socially. The past experiences has also allowed Singapore to learn from our mistakes and overcome greater obstacles in the future.